Hello, and welcome to a special bonus episode of the Oncology Nursing Podcast. I'm Katrina Loutzenhiser, the ONS Staff Liaison for the Leadership Development Committee, also known as the LDC. Today, you're going to hear from the candidates for the ONS 2022 election. This year, several excellent candidates applied for consideration to run in the ONS election. Each year, the LDC looks for individuals who will be the best fit for the ONS board, taking into account skills, experiences, overall composition, as well as expedient needs. The LDC vets candidates through a rigorous process. Candidates submit a notification of intent, and after careful consideration, including grading on a rubric, some candidates are invited to submit a full application. The application process is quite intense, and the LDC again gives careful consideration to each of these candidates. With each level of review, the committee narrows the slate down to the most qualified candidates who are also the best fit for the current needs of the board. This can be very difficult because we have so many talented people in our membership. For the 2022 election, we have an incredibly strong slate of candidates. It is now up to the membership to do the next part and decide who should represent them on the board. This year, we asked the candidates to respond to an out-of-the-box question. We asked them what they will pack in their suitcase for their ONS board leadership journey and why. Here's what they told you.
Hi, I'm Deborah Allen, but I go by Hutch. I'm a clinical nurse scientist and researcher within a large academic medical center, and I'm also an oncology nurse practitioner. I find it helpful to keep an open mind so that I can be reflective and thoughtful, and that'll be the most important thing that I need to pack in my suitcase for this leadership journey. I listen to Cy Wakeman's No Ego podcast. She talks about communications, leadership, and mentoring with a style that keeps my mind open. I'm also going to pack meditations that promote my energy to consider responses thoughtfully and again with an open mind. I will engage in packable physical and cognitive exercises to stay focused and attentive during those long board meetings. I will also wear comfortable walking shoes and clothes, as having sore feet and tight clothes are quite distracting. And lastly, I will pack my mantra that I will use to remind me that my role is to honor our mission and represent our membership. We need to balance the needs of the organization with the needs of our members so we can promote health access and equity for all people globally.
Hi, thank you. My name is Megan Underhill-Blasey. I am an assistant professor at the University of Rochester School of Nursing and a nurse practitioner in the Wilmot Cancer Institute Hereditary Cancer Program. I'm excited to share with you what will come along in my hypothetical suitcase. So, as a leader on the ONS Board of Directors, I will carry with me the core leadership values, including being person-centered, curious, and always seeking new and innovative ways to tackle problems. I have a passion and commitment to oncology nursing and oncology nursing science, and have over a decade of experience leading and working with many teams in the field. It is my experience that all members of the team at all levels have unique expertise that play a pivotal role in ensuring success. Therefore, through facilitating a culture of inquiry, inclusion, and open communication, I will advocate for all oncology nurses in all settings to be respected as leaders in cancer care. I am truly excited for this opportunity to help lead the ONS board and act as a champion for oncology nurses in both practice and research settings. One of the greatest joys of my professional life is being actively involved in many interdisciplinary teams in cancer care so that I can serve as an advocate for the nurses, students, and people I work with and care for. As I do in all of my work, I will carry with me my enthusiasm, passion, and vision for making a difference in the lives of oncology nurses, nursing students, and patients and families. I will carry with me my curiosity as a lifelong learner committed to growing, influencing, and adapting. So again, I thank you for this opportunity.
Hello, my name is Mei Rosemary Fu. I'm a professor and a senior associate dean for research at Rutgers University School of Nursing, Camden. I'm honored to be a candidate for the 2022 ONS election for Board of Directors. To answer the question, what will you pack in your suitcase for your Oncology Nursing Society board leadership journey and why? I would say, first, I would pack in my suitcase compassion, because compassion will allow me to listen to the voices of ONS members with a feeling of awareness toward their needs, opinions, and suggestions. Compassion will also allow me to be open to different perspectives that lead to creative solutions and take actions to meet the needs of our members. Second, I would pack passion for oncology nursing and quality cancer care. Such passion always motivates us to focus on what we can do to lead the transformation of cancer care by advancing excellency in oncology nursing and quality cancer care, which is the very mission of ONS. Finally, I would pack skills of effective communication, such as engaging people actively, listening to people attentively, allowing people's voices to be heard, cultivating support, disseminating research and clinical practice through publication or representation and position papers. These skills are foundations for working with ONS members and leaders to advocate on behalf of people with cancer, the nursing profession, and the health system. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rachel Hershey, and I'm an associate professor in the School of Nursing at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. I was asked what I'd pack in my suitcase for an ONS board leadership journey, and the question made me laugh. You see, my suitcase is long gone. I travel with a giant durable duffel bag that is about as big as me. But if it isn't full, I can cinch it down and fit it in the overhead. And my bag alone tells you a bit about me. Like this bag, I am adaptable, capable of learning, reassessing, and changing when the occasion calls for it. I'm gritty, determined, and willing to work really hard to get to where we need to go and make sure we have everything we need to get there. But I've digressed, I'm sorry. You want to know what is in my big, awesome bag. Okay, if elected as your board member, here's what I'm bringing. Number 1, a notebook. As a community-engaged researcher, I approach any work I do by first taking notes, gathering input from all those who will be impacted by my work. I want to listen to stories. I want to hear about experiences from current board members, from the experts who I will be working alongside, from members and patients. I want to consider as many perspectives as possible in identifying the pressing work that the board needs to do and how people think we should do it. Number 2, running shoes. The COVID pandemic and national recognition of Black Lives Matter have made clearer than ever the inequities that all Americans, and especially our nursing workforce and oncology patients, are suffering from. These are large, multi-level problems that require serious commitment. As a seasoned endurance athlete, I've prepped for the long haul. This is not a sprint. This is not even a marathon. I'm ready to lace up and run and keep running. I will work to center equity throughout every aspect of ONS. I believe ONS is committed to achieving equity in oncology nursing and mitigating cancer disparities, and I want to be a part of making this happen. And lastly, I am bringing a picture of my family, who fills my life with joy and my heart with ambition. My family nurtures me and inspires me to always be better and to always give more.
Hi, my name's Chris Matthey. I'm the APP Manager and Director of our Oncology APP Fellowship, and clinically I practice with GI medical oncology as a nurse practitioner. Thank you for having me here today. When I think about my oncology journey and my travels to the ONS leadership, there's much on my mind about passion for our patients, the need for mentorship, scholarship, drive. But ultimately, the major thing that comes to my mind and what I feel I bring to the board is my overall perspective. For over 18 years, I've worked in multiple areas of oncology. I started as a nurse's aide, and then I worked inpatient med-surg as an oncology certified nurse. I obtained my master's as a nurse practitioner and worked inpatient on a high acuity medical oncology service. And then I transitioned to the ambulatory world of GI medical oncology. A few years ago, I took a job as an advanced practice educator, and I'm now the manager and director of our APP fellowship program. Each of these areas I have worked in has helped me grow and develop into the oncology nurse I am now. And even though I'm more in a management position currently, I continue to work clinically on the front lines of oncology care. And with this experience, I'm able to bring a wide view and vision to not only listen and represent the many aspects of ONS members, but also to relate to them. While I will pack my perspective, I will leave with the ultimate goal of leaving a legacy of passion for oncology nursing in a challenging time in healthcare. Thank you all for all you do for our patients, their families, and ultimately each other. I am and will always be proud to be an oncology nurse.
Hi, my name is Gigi Robison, and I am the Oncology Clinical Education Specialist at St. Elizabeth Healthcare in Edgewood, Kentucky. I am one of the candidates for the ONS Board. If I was headed for an ONS Board meeting, there are 6 key items that I would pack in my suitcase. First, I would bring my open ears so I can listen to the concerns and issues that our ONS members share with us. Second, I would pack my many hats that I have worn over the years, including President of Cincinnati Tri-State Chapter of ONS, Oncology Clinical Nurse Specialist for 30 years, and ONS member for 34 years. In my many roles in oncology nursing, I have had a wide variety of experiences, which have provided me with opportunities to critically analyze situations and resolve issues, lead various initiatives and groups, and use diplomacy and consensus-building skills. Third, I would bring my passion for oncology nursing. I have been an active member of ONS since 1987, and I have attended 15 or more congresses. I have served on multiple national ONS committees and work groups. I have also been an active member of Cincinnati Tri-State Chapter of ONS and have served in many board positions and on multiple committees. Fourth, I would pack my ONS Leadership Development Institute pin, which I received on graduation, as a reminder of servant leadership in ONS. Fifth, I would bring my abilities to organize and prioritize, as I raised 6 children, worked full-time, and volunteered in various professional, church, and school activities. Last, I would bring my sense of humor, which has always been helpful to lighten up situations. I hope that I have the opportunity to pack my suitcase and join the ONS Board. I would look forward to this journey.
Thank you for listening to the Oncology Nursing Podcast. Tell us about your favorite part of this episode by leaving a review on iTunes or wherever you downloaded your podcast. For more resources and information about oncology nursing, visit us at ons.org or voice.ons.org. The ideas and opinions shared in this episode represent those of the guests and not necessarily ONS.